And it just boggles my mind that this is the first S tier.
Right.
And I mean, I'm just glad that everything's starting to get going for this region in terms of like some of these bigger tournaments. And of course, I mean, that's the name of the tournament, right? We're trying to make some moves out here.
We got to make some big moves. S tier tournament. We're getting ready to see some S tier play style, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty. Dabuz obviously trailing just a little bit here, but this is kind of what happens, you know, when you allow Mega Man to get in. You know, you let him limit around, you know, you get that slight little knockback. Mega Man can actually make your life tough in singles and in doubles. He doesn't need much space for you to be off the ground for him to hit you with forward or back or afterwards.
Now, one thing to note that's going to be a really big deal. Now, I mentioned the Crash Bomb from Mega Man. If it hits Luma, it's supposed to latch onto a character, but since Luma's not really a character, it'll just auto-detonate.
Yes.
So that's going to be a really, really big deal. We'll see if Kameme really abuses that tech in this matchup, which definitely should. Of course, Mega Man has a bunch of other projectiles like the Saw Blade and the pellets. Really, really solid.
Yes.
We'll see what Dabuz can really do to kind of get around those.
Yeah, you know, and also, it's just manageability of your tools, I think, for both of these two players. As you can see right here, the back air is going to claim the first stock here for Japan's very own Kameme. But, you know, also, Kameme has the survivability factor on his behalf, too. I'm not saying that Mega Man's the super-duper heaviest guy in the world, but you know what I'm saying? He's thick. You know, he's kind of thick under that armor. You know, it's going to take a little bit more than, you know, just a raw up smash or raw forward smash to KOs. And that wraps back around to that manageability of your tools. Have to make sure you have Luma on deck when you're going for your KO options more times than not.
Right, without Luma. Oh, but we got the pass, the alley-oop, of course. The back air to hit him off stage, and just like that, Kameme is just SDing to the blast zone. He got my man shook.
He shook. He was shook. You know, but for a good reason, though. Look, we've seen how that down air hits a multitude of times, Korean. You know, and whether it hits sour, it hits sweet. Chances are, depending on the percents, you are actually deceased.
It's just pick your poison, man. You're going to get hit by the Luma down air and just get sent straight out, or you're going to get spiked by the Rosalina Dare. I mean, it's like pick your poison at that point. And what a comeback from Dabuz. And there it is, that side B onto the Luma, automatically detonating is going to rack a ton of damage onto Luma. And just like that, see you later.
Bye, Luma. See you later. And see, now, another thing I want to take into consideration, too, is, you know, Rosalina, Dabuz, he has a lot of room to work with. He has platforms to really extend combos, and he can really harass Kameme and his landing options. I don't want to say that Kameme doesn't know how to land or that Mega Man's landing options are poor, but it's just the offense from Dabuz sometimes, when he has the advantage state, is just that vicious.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, Rosa up air is still a very deadly force to be reckoned with, right? Especially when it's accompanied by Luma as well. So when you have this triplat format and you're just in the center controlling everything, you're gonna get a lot of up airs, a lot of, you know, up smashes like that. And just like, look at this assault, like you said, Dabuz is so good at keeping the pressure on in that disadvantaged state.
Yes, and it puts you in a really awkward spot because the pressure from Dabuz is so weird, and it's stylized into something that's really just completely his own. More times than not, you get two types of pressures: physical, or, you know, you get the projectile pressure. But because Luma is like a puppet character, it's kind of the best of both worlds, so it puts the opponent in a really awkward position. And speaking of awkward positions, being stuck at the ledge versus Dabuz is something nobody needs to deal with, all right? Up smash right there, another one for your troubles. It's going to close out another stock right there.
Yeah, Dabuz hitting him with the noggin right there. And right there, I feel like Kameme thought he could get an up smash because Dabuz threw it out. Oh, but he comes right back and he closes out. Man, we're going tick for tack here in this first game.
Yes. It's always going to come down to this final stock right here. Obviously, you can't go tit for tat too long. Nice. Okay. I was getting ready to say, we haven't quite seen a lot of up tilt harassment from Dabuz up underneath the platforms. That's also a really strong combo starter as well, too.
And look at this. I mean, he even sends out, and like you said, Rosa is one of the most unique characters in the game because it is the only puppet character. The only other character that really comes close is Ice Climbers because you can kind of get that desync going, but it's technically another character. Now, because Nana doesn't respawn.
Could you imagine a world? Could you imagine a world where Nana responds? Right. Now that's the stuff of nightmares right there. That's enough to lose some sleep.
Yeah, Big D would be popping off if Nana respawned.
Right.
We'd see a lot more Ice Climber mains if that was the case.
They're coming, man. Season 4, they're on their way.
Oh!
But you're on your way out to the blast zone, courtesy of a one-way ticket there. Stand by. Team Liquid's very own Dabuz for game number 1. Oh, you see the lip movement? Yo, that was a lot of lip movement.
Is he going the Lippo mode though? I heard he saves it. I heard he saves it. At least game 3. You can't go Lippo mode game 1. You can't go that hard.
Sun is down, freezing cold. Okay, Lippo mode. I'm with it. I'm with it. And I'm with you, wonderful fans in the chat too, man. If you guys just tuning in, that was game number 1. Kameme and Dabuz had a very close set right there, but of course it was Dabuz who kind of, I don't want to say of course, but just with how this set, you know, count went down, it is Dabuz who's in the lead here. But again, not to take too much away from Kameme. Of course, this man plays with a lot of prowess.
Yeah,
you know,
and
he has what it takes to bring it back.
Yeah, I don't think we're not gonna see a character switch, but I totally agree on the stage switch. The buzz is so strong on Battlefield, especially with Rosalina, and that was a thing in Smash 4 as well. Like that was pretty much his go-to counter pick in Smash 4 with the Rosalina was Battlefield. So a little surprised that we were even there game 1, but nonetheless, here we are in Town and City.
Yes. A lot more space to work with right here. Obviously, enormous ceilings. Tri-flats too. Obviously, you can get some combo extensions going on here early on, but there is a point in time in the match, as always, where these platforms leave and it's just one big old ass final destination.
Yep.
So you got to make the most of what you're dealt with here.
And 30 seconds, there goes the platform. And that's the very unique thing about this stage. Highest ceiling of all the competitive stages, but we're going to see a lot of transformations going FD into like different various platform layouts. But right now, Kameme is keeping the pressure, and there goes the first Luma.
There's a neutral get up right there. A smart option met by even a better one. Now you're still off stage. Oh, a pretty rare aggressive option landing back onto stage too, man. We usually don't see the Buzz land with a lot of aerials on shield like that, and unfortunately, because of that circumstance, he finds himself losing that first stock early on.
Yeah, you don't see it too often, but sometimes the Buzz gets a little feisty with the forward air.
Yeah, not quite Lippo mode right yet, man. We're really like LIP right now, right?
Oh man, and you mentioned the space, right, in Town and City, and I think Kameme is probably one of the main reasons why he picked this stage, and we really see him utilizing that space because the Crash Bomb has so much range. He doesn't really need to get impeller range. He just can keep really Crash Bombing and Metal Blading, and he's constantly pressuring the Luma to the point where the Buzz has to start jumping over some of these Crash Bombs.
That's right. It kind of goes down to the age of saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Not to say that you don't have to adapt on the fly, but if you know that you have a clear advantage, especially versus a character that could be really just polarizing and just really oppressive to your neutral. I mean, the fact that, you know, obviously we have the gravitational pull for starters, the off-stage gameplay that the Buzz brings to the table versus just a lot of players, but specifically Mega Man here. I mean, if you have that slight advantage, you know that you can milk it for everything that is worth. God damn it, you got to do it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And we pretty much saw Kameme just chipped out that last Luma, right? The Crash Bombs, the pellets, and we have another Luma here. Ooh, what a confirm from the Buzz!
Wonderful, wonderful stuff right here. And again, while the platforms are still here, mind you, taking full advantage of what the stage has to give him here in Town and City. Okay, nice. When Mega Man's playing with his back to you.
Oh, it's so scary.
Mega Man at his scariest is Mega Man standing still and Mega Man playing with his back to you. Yep. You know he's about to hurt you.
Or if he's got the blade in hand, man.
And he's just standing there, yes you know.
It is, those Z-drop confirms can be nasty. And we see Kameme constantly setting up these Crash Bombs right by the edge. So it kind of gives him a little cover, kind of gets some kind of setup going when he's in like that offstage situation where most characters can't really do that. Something very unique to Mega Man here. I like the tech chase away. Rosa not quick enough to be able to cover that.
No, absolutely not. But that's a testament to how the Buzz was playing earlier today. Just getting a lot of tech read, up smashes, excuse me. And then on top of that, I mean, not only just like the tech reads on the up smash, I mean, just up smashes in general, like catching poor landing options back on the stage. So much. Oh my God. And then there's the up tilt right there. Yes.
I felt that one.
Yes, I'm telling you, man, when he stops moving, like, somebody's losing stocks.
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, he just stopped moving. He saw the directional air dodge. He had all the time in the world. Just hit him with that dash right into the up tilt, man. That Shoryuken is going to hit hard.
That's right. A complete turnaround, almost night and day, if you will, like comparing it to how well game number 1 went. But I don't want to speak too soon. 50%, certainly nothing to sneeze at here, man. I've seen players catch 50% like in a matter of 10 seconds. So, you know, that's a complete turnaround right here from the Buzz, but I think we're going to see a bit more of a keep away game right now. As you can see, he's doing like a lot of fall away fairs here from Kameme. Oh my God.
Dang, that almost killed him, bro. No rage, but the Luma's back online and he's center stage.
That's right. Got a bit of a shield right here in front of you.
Is that gonna do? Wow, that puts Luma into tumble. just one pellet. I'm going to get something for that.
That's right. All you need is one sometimes, okay?
Okay, he's got the Saw Blade in hand. Kameme just in a position where he doesn't really have to overextend here. The Buzz in a position where he has to kind of try and open up this Mega Man with this Rosa. Okay. Guess the drift wrong there. Tried to kind of get him to the right side. Getting all these trades.
Okay, nice. And see, you can't afford to trade at this percent. And I think that's something that's very much in high alert in the back of the Buzz's head. He knows the weight, the damage output, the combo potential that Kameme brings is just not in his favor right now. Oh, but he's playing so safe right now. Okay, jumps right in. Tap into some FGC roots. Oh, the desynced.
Dang. Yeah, he's doing the desync where you do like dash attack jump and like you get like a nair.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much the most common desync for Rosa at the moment. Maybe they'll find more with like the attack cats and stuff, but nonetheless, the Buzz is the one that is so light. But he's the one.
Oh no, he did not.
147. Is there no jump? There's no jump.
Oh, there's no jump. Oh, and it puts the heels on the down smash on the platform and a slight pop off right there from Team Liquid's the Buzz playing so smooth.
Now, we were talking about how Mega Man was the tank.
I know.
Liquid the Buzz was like, wait a minute.
You're making me eat my words.
Wait a minute. I'm kind of tanky. What if I just don't get hit, man? He hit him with the old school. Just don't get hit. He lived forever. Didn't get hit by a kill move, and he got one opening. The Buzz was like, I'm going to hit you once at 80. I'm going to keep you there. I'm going to burn that jump. I'm going to react to the directional air dodge, and I'm taking this stock, and I'm going to take the game with that.
That's that. I don't even know what to. I mean, because the Buzz is younger than me. I want to say it's like young man resilience matched with a decade plus years of playing, so he's kind of like a hybrid, you know what I mean? He's just like young man's body, old man mindset. That's a dangerous combination right there, if I may say so myself. And the fact that he took virtually no percent right there and just really shut Kameme down. I mean, you just don't. I mean, remind you, ladies and gentlemen, Kameme is an EVO 2016 champion, or not champion, second place, right? Was it second place? Yes. 2016? He knows how to tangle on the main stage. So I don't want anybody that's just introduced to Kameme to think that, you know what I'm saying, he's not a legend in his own right. It's just the Buzz is just that damn good, you know?
Both of these guys pretty much been doing it since Smash 4, and of course, the Buzz doing it since Brawl.
Yes.
Talk about way back.
Talk about
who
way
played
back.
that game competitive?
Boy, if you don't get your favorite players are good because they play Brawl, you son of a. All right, man, me and Korea are going to talk on break here, but in the meantime, we got to keep calling the action right here. Not a lot of percent here separating both of these two players as we kick things off here for a potential final game here, at least for the winner's bracket side of things here for Kameme. I hope we can figure out what it takes to really turn around, because I love how well he holds the ledges of the stage down.
Get off me. I will double jump. I will forward air. And that's one thing I like about the Buzz. A lot of people expect him to always take the defensive option, and he gets so sneaky because the one time he goes offensive, it'll throw you so far off guard, and he just like pretty much guard breaks you and just takes everything, just takes all the momentum, takes the game like he did last time.
Yes.
And honestly, I just feel like the set should be 1-1 so far, but the Buzz really just sneaked that one in.
The Buzz is in a rare, it's a rare form, but it's like, I mean, this is like, you know what I'm saying, 2017 Saga's the Buzz, you know what I'm saying? This is like Civil War Arm Saga the Buzz right here. Like, he's going in right now, you know, and I'm happy to see him back, all right?
Yeah, and what better tournament to do it at other than like Let's Make Big Moves. The first Tri-State S tier, it's in your home turf, New York City.
Oh my goodness, all right, but getting chucked off of town and city right here, courtesy of that back throw. I know from Kameme, but then answers back immediately. All right, man. Don't say we learn from the best. All right, Korea, come on now. I hope you faces in the chat are obviously learning from the best as well too, man. The best Mega Man in the business, best Rosalina in the business, obviously throwing down right here. Winners of finals, the Buzz though. Small deficit right here, but what's the deficit? All right, to Luma. Okay, she can just chip away.
Dang, look at these star bits. They are doing work right now.
That's right.
Not the most amount of range, but it covers a lot of like vertical, coverage. You have a decent horizontal, but it just spreads so far, and we see the Buzz really abusing the star bits in that mid-range.
I think both the two players are. They both have a very similar type of play style. They chip, and then they find that one opening and they take it for everything that it's worth. Most notably, obviously, how that last game went down where the Buzz obviously had that comeback. But Mega Man Kameme as well too, using the lemons, figuring out where it's going to pop you up. If you're close enough to hit the barrel of the gun where you get the extra knockback, or if I'm just far away enough to space you out. The minute I see you leave your feet, as you can see right there, he's going to go for something crazy. Now, not quite close enough to get the sweet spot on the up tilt, but it's still sending a message and letting him know, I don't have an issue getting in between you and Luma. Most players are probably afraid of that. Not me, homie. I didn't travel this far. I didn't come this far to just come this far, okay?
Ooh, man, and just as you say it, there is the saw blade into the back air. Probably one of the most common confirms we've seen from Kameme this whole tournament. But even that saw blade into the up tilt, that would have worked on the Buzz if he was grounded. So maybe if Kameme waited a little while, but since the Buzz was in the air, he didn't get that sweet spot up tilt. But nonetheless, he still got the stock, and he's still doing work with his damage.
But then, Korean, the ledge reads. How many times? How long would these atrocities go on for, man? The Buzz at the ledge has just been a completely... I mean, we talk about Ledge Trap Zero, you know what I'm saying? Or Ledge Trap Diddy. I don't know, man. That title is looking kind of like the Buzz is here, and at least for Let's Make Big Moves.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that this tournament is kicking off the year, I mean, let's hope that this is something to come here for the future, because the way he's just holding it down on Kameme here, and all players here on the Legend stage, I mean, it is just something to completely marvel at.
And do not forget his partner in crime, Luma, with the ledge trap of Rosalina. That makes a very deadly combo, and you cover a bunch of area, and there's that aggressive forward air that not a lot of people expect coming out from the Buzz. Unfortunately, didn't get too much stage. Kameme just swatting him back out. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Just a day late and $1 short right there. Are we going to
get the same thing as game 2?
Dude, I'm afraid. Okay, he's holding it down. There's Luma. Sends it to the front.
The get-up attack was so important there.
Yes,
if you did any other option, the backer would have covered everything, because you had Rosa and Luma tag teaming in that situation.
Whoa, okay. Off of his feet right here. Oh, but, stuck between a rock and a hard spot, though. Okay.
Oh, he catches the Saw Blade. Very nice from the Buzz. Gives it right back to him, though. But wow, they're just catching it back and forth. This item play is so pristine.
Yes, manageability of your tools right here, especially when the stakes are high like this. The back air. Can we get one? We most certainly do. Kameme's life in the winner's side hangs on.
He pretty much had to roll there. The Buzz, I don't think the up smash was necessarily bad in that situation. It covered so much options, right? But it covered the dashing, it covered the jump, but Kameme just timed the roll perfectly, got through that move, hit him with the back air, and finally, Kameme, one of the best hailing from Japan, is going to put himself on the board versus the Buzz.
And I was worried for Kameme too, because he's been playing so strong here just to get 3-0'd like that. I mean, look, everybody gets 3-0. Nobody wants to see that. I know the faces in the chat, they want to see more games. I don't want to see that. The people in the audience don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? We came for a good time. We're here for a long time and a good time. Okay, that's the beauty of Let's Make Big Moves.
Dang, so, when you can have it all.
You can have it all. I'm saying in New York, okay, this is the greatest city in the world. I don't care, man, who you talk to about it, all right? And with this in mind, Kameme still hanging on here for dear life. I want to touch on something I noticed there in that last game.
What's up?
Just fearless. I mean, again, to get in between Rosalina and Luma like that, and he up smashed. So, that he was trying to cover a lot of landing options. The fact that he just stayed patient, did the Mega Man thing, going to wait for an option. The minute you expend yours, I'm here for the punish. The bagger close it out. I mean, what more can you really ask for out of a Mega Man main? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And Mega Man's not the most crisp character when it comes to mobility.
No,
so
definitely
when you're breaking out those rolls and things like that, you got to make sure they're pretty much hard reads in that sense.
Yeah, so everything has to be a hard. Oh, okay, yeah, back off. He said, I'm out. Okay, we're parrying lemons right now. Okay, you're on another wavelength here.
All right, Kameme kind of taking a little bit of that momentum from game number 3, transferring over right to game number 4. Even on the Buzz's counter pick, opening up with the lead. Of course, now let's talk about the stage. We got the other variant of the Animal Crossing series here. We got Smashville. One of the smaller stages, single platform in the middle. So I think the Buzz kind of it's the same concept of Battlefield, I feel like. It's just if I control the center, I control it all.
I control everything, and that's just the beauty of Rosalina. The Buzz's play style for sure. I mean, the Buzz is notably known for obviously staying sometimes more stationary, a little bit more passive in the matchup, just kind of taking a part of the stage and making it his own. But when you are aided with the beauty of Rosalina, the fact that she's so long physically, Mega Man struggles to get in. I mean, it's kind of just home sweet home for him.
Right. I really want to talk about how he charged Luma there and he shot it on the stage. Now, pretty much what he did, he made Kameme choose, are you going to ledge trap me or are you going to get rid of my Luma? So, really smart stuff, but Kameme going to close it out with the back air nonetheless.
Yeah, why get rid of Luma? You could just get rid of Rosalina herself, you know what I'm saying? That's what it all comes down to here at the end of the day. Nice double forward, triple forward there, gets the turkey on that. And just back up.
Dang, I don't need Luma, get off of me.
I heard you like feet. Relax. I'm OD.
Just like that item catch, of course, the Saw Blade coming out. And the grab, wow, spot dodge. And that's the one thing about this game. The dash grab is so laggy, right? So they made it a very big commitment for grab, which is, in my opinion, pretty healthy. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Dash grab was very, very strong in Smash 4. But man, Kameme still holding it down. All 3 stocks online here for Kameme.
Yes, this could be the turnaround we need for Kameme to succeed. It just really matters because, again, what is a lead sometimes to the Buzz? I mean, we've seen him come back from the jaws of defeat. There's the down smash again. Yes, once more. He's getting a lot of a down smash here this weekend, too, mind you. I know, back in Smash 4, we didn't really see a lot of down smash KOs from Rosalina, but obviously, she's reworked a little bit differently here. Not saying she's any worse, any better. So I'm going to leave that up to the Rosalina Discord. I just know that now we get to see new tools used. Okay, Kareem, I'm going to let you say it. Them Discords are vicious.
And of course, when a character kind of gets nerfed, you have to explore some other options,
That's right.
I'll put it in a nice way.
That's right.
We're exploring other options out here, and of course, the Buzz learning how to close out some stocks using other moves.
That's right. I almost got his stock closed out right there, man. The forward smash is always such a difficult thing to deal with from Mega Man. I mean, obviously because it's a projectile nonetheless, but also the duration of it changes based on how charged it is. So that's a mix-up within its own right.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, back air again. Oh, goes for the double one. Probably expect him to go low. Not expecting too many high recoveries from Mega Man, of course. Kind of a sitting duck. Though he does have the luxury of having that more freestyle-esque recovery where he can kind of air dodge towards the ledge safely. So no surprise right there that he went for the ledge.
And one thing we see the Buzz still abusing in this game that you could do in Smash 4 is the insta-RAR back air. So if you reverse aerial rush fast enough, the Luma stays in front of you while you do the back air. The Luma doesn't switch to in front of you because Luma's supposed to position in front of you like that. So we really see him abuse that. So he gets these really large-looking back airs, right? And just like that, off the top, the Buzz keeping it very, very close, even just considering how big of a lead that Kameme had in the beginning.
Yes, man, but he's slowly but surely chiseling away at that lead. 10% differential right here, and abusing from up underneath. You know, in game number 1, we didn't quite see him use up tilt as much to get combos started. We're definitely seeing it come out right here, man. Better late than never. Nevertheless, definitely better right there. There's the back throw.
Oh,
knuckle sandwich.
To end his soul right there going into game number 5. Because if that happens to you going into game 5, that's a feels bad.
That's a big old feels bad right there, man.
Okay, man, such a close game, but Dabuz, the one with the control.
Aggressive.
Yeah, we got the neutral airs. And like I said, you control center stage. You control it all here on Smashville. But just like that, switching right over to Kameme. He's trying to get the Salt Blade set up. He has it in hand.
Not much differential in percent right here, mind you, as well, too. Dead even. One side conversion can close out. There's the forward air. Oh, the back air. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, wow, but Kameme thought he was going to go to the left instead of the right.
Oh, and then using the limits to find that access point. He's going to wait it out. There's the back air. Not quite enough to get the red stuff.
He drops the Luma kill. This is really big. If you can get something going with the Luma that... Wait a minute. The up air doesn't connect.
Did he just try to go for falling up air? Sneaky.
Wow, he doesn't get fully connected by the jab. Luma into tumble here. Oh, the air dodge. Wow, maybe a little panic here.
Oh, and then look, great footwork. Sometimes the movement is just all you need right there to scare your opponent. No need to press the button. Just keep flicking that seat. Oh, the stick.
This is so close. Who's going to take it? The up smash. Still not enough. Mega Man got the metal to back up the weight.
The double dash in goes for the grab that time. Instead of the smash, the down air is going to close it out. And the pop-off, well-deserved from Liquid's Dabuz. Wow.